All you see is two black men in a car. It's a little too nice, so it must be stolen, right?
Do you think this counts as racial discrimination? Two black men are sitting in a fancy classic car, chatting happily, when a police car suddenly pulls up behind them. The young man quickly takes out his phone to start recording to prove their innocence, but the bearded man stops him immediately. He tells the young man to put the phone away right away and stresses the need to stay calm. Just answer yes or no to whatever the cop asks, he says, and keep your hands where they can be seen. Just then, a white police officer knocks on the window. The reason? The right tail light of the bearded man's classic car is broken. Without a doubt, the officer starts suspecting they might be car thieves. The bearded man has to explain honestly. Parts for this European classic are hard to find in the US. I ordered them from Germany, but they haven't arrived yet. The officer clearly doesn't buy this explanation. He insists on checking the bearded man's driver's license and vehicle registration and orders both of them to get out of the car for a search. Even so, the bearded man chooses to hold back. Before getting out, he reminds the young man again, stay calm. But let's be real, black people get treated differently. They're told to put their hands on the car where they can be seen. This unreasonable demand totally ticks off the young man. He sarcastically says to the officer, so, you see two black guys in a nice car and automatically assume it's stolen? You think we must be up to something illegal? Ignoring the bearded man and the officer's warnings, he gets more and more furious and starts walking toward the officer.
Vehicle running. Get your hands on the car!
Rebecca!
Call 911.
Out of nowhere, a food delivery guy runs off. If the cop dies now, they'll never be able to clear their names. Luckily, the bearded man is a surgeon. He notices the officer's airway is filled with blood and needs emergency surgery. He tells the young man to grab basic surgical tools from the car and drains the blood from the officer's windpipe, which only buys him some time. The ambulance rushes the officer to the hospital. Tests show his heart rate has shot up to 150. He needs a ventilator right away. It turns out a damaged valve is causing aortic regurgitation, making his heart fail rapidly. He has to go into surgery immediately. Before the operation, Devin warns the bearded man, dude, you really shouldn't get more involved in this. But the bearded man is determined. I know the patient's condition best, he says. My success rate is higher. He isn't thinking about the consequences at all. As soon as the surgery starts, a problem pops up. The officer's proximal aorta is damaged and bursts, causing blood to gush out. In a split second, the bearded man makes a call. Cool the officer's blood to 18 degrees Celsius, drain all the blood from his body, and keep it up for 20 minutes. That's the longest they can go without the brain dying from lack of oxygen. They have to finish a surgery that normally takes 2 hours and 20 minutes and then put the blood back. It's like racing against death. Thanks to the whole medical team's effort, the surgery is a miracle. Afterward, the young man asks the bearded man, why did you go to so much trouble to save this jerk? He might mess with more black brothers in the future. But the bearded man says, I'm a doctor. It doesn't matter if he's a cop or not. Whether someone's a saint or a criminal, everyone is equal under my scalpel. If everyone stays honest, how can there be racial discrimination?